And welcome back to another Creations with Christina episode. Today's card is going to be a simple card, except for that I did cut out this card using my silhouette, and I've had my silhouette for a couple of months now and I love it. I mainly use it for scrapbooking to cut out titles and stuff like that, but it was going through some of the new designs that they have recently released, and I couldn't resist this. I have to make an anniversary card for Scott because we're going to be celebrating our 15th anniversary in about 2 weeks, so I wanted to get my card done for him. And one of these days, I do promise I will do a silhouette tutorial. I'm still learning and playing and practicing with the Silhouette Studio software, but one of these days I will go ahead and make a tutorial. This is a card that I cut out, and it had the heart shapes already cut out, and it also does a nice score line for you so that it's easy to fold, so you don't even need a scoreboard or anything like that. And I cut this out using some Stampin' Up! Cardstock that I've had for a while, so I can't even tell you what the color is. I've had it for a couple of years now, so I'm just going to go ahead and start by folding my card. And then I cut out a piece of pattern paper, and this measures 4 by 5 1/4, and this I'm just going to go ahead and adhere to the inside of my card. So, and this is the same paper I used, I think, for my last Stampin' On Friday episode. It's by My Mind's Eye. It's called Blink of an Eye. So I'm just going to go ahead and center that right inside my card here. And then that will just peek through there. So I'm just going to set this aside. I'm going to bring out my Cuddle Bug, and we're going to cut this paper tray ink. It's the double end banner die. I could just cut a piece and do the little end, but I am really bad at getting these straight, so I figured it's just easier for me to use my die. I'm going to use my A plate, my C plate, or actually I'm going to put my B plate. I do this opposite probably than everybody else. So my A plate, my B plate, my pattern, or not my pattern, but my cardstock, and then I'm going to put my plate down, and then put my C plate in, and I'm just going to run this through my Cuddle Bug. So I have my cutout piece there, and I'm just going to go ahead and stamp a little sentiment. And this is just a basic gray stamp set that I think I got free when I ordered from Paper Tray Ink. It doesn't really say the name of it, but I just call it the love stamp. So I'm going to use, and I actually have it in here backwards, but I'm just going to use this stamp right here. It says, love you more each day, and I'm going to stamp that right onto my banner. So I'm going to use some Memento Black Tuxedo Black ink, and I'm just going to go ahead and stamp that right onto my banner. I'll try that again. I didn't do too good of a job, so I'll flip it over and do it on the back side. Okay, so there's my stamped piece, and I did that in the same color that I did my card base. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use some Paper Tray Ink ribbon, and this is Ocean Tides. So I want to go ahead, and it's a nice little contrasting color to this. So I'm going to go ahead and tie this on here, and I'm going to cut a piece off. I don't want it to be too big, because I'm going to wrap that right around the bottom here. So there's my piece of ribbon, and I know a lot of people are really good and they can cut out a little notch right here. I can't do it. I've tried 1,000 times. I cannot do it. So I'm just going to use, this is an old Stampin' Up! Punch. I don't even remember the name of this one either. But I'm just going to use that to create my little notch that I'm going to use to run my ribbon through. So I created the little notch there, and I'm just going to go ahead and run my ribbon right through there. And then I'm going to tie just a little knot. It seems like forever since I've used just a simple knot on my card. Okay, and then I'll just cut these ends off. This one I think could be a little shorter. And I have a little frayed piece right here, but if you take a lighter and just go really close to the edge of this, you can actually stop that from happening. So I usually do that when I'm off camera. Especially these kind of grosgrain style ribbons, they have a tendency to fray a lot easier. Okay, so there's my ribbon. And let me get my bone folder to make a better crease on this. Okay, and then I'm going to take my sentiment, and that's going to go right across the ribbon. So I'm just going to go ahead and add adhesive to the back. And that's going to go right here on my ribbon. And I'm probably going to need, oops, a little glue dot behind this to keep it down flatter. So let me grab some glue dots. Alright, so I'm just going to put a glue dot or two behind my ribbon just to keep it in place. Let's see, will that do it? That'll do it. And then I'll just go ahead and trim this off, trying not to trim my ribbon, which I almost did there. And that's my card for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time.